Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I am sharing with you my first quarter empties for 2020. I actually had filmed some empties, I think at the end of January, and my audio was not great, and so I scrapped that one, and then I just didn't have a chance to re-record. So now, because we're at the end of the quarter, I decided, and since I've kind of figured out my audio situation, I figured I would just go ahead and lump these all together. So I've got lots of fragrance empties, a few skincare and makeup empties. So let's go ahead and just jump on in and see what I have finished for the first 3 months of 2020. Okay, so first what I'm gonna go ahead and show you is gonna be like the home empties. I usually do like hand soaps and home fragrance stuff together. I only have one hand soap to show you. Now, obviously we are in the middle of a pandemic. I have not only gone through one hand soap, but I had the doTERRA, I had like a big bottle of it and I just kept refilling my reusable pump. So I did go through one of those, which I don't see in here. So it must have gotten recycled by accident. And so then I also have gone through this Twisted Peppermint by Bath & Body Works. I have one more that is on my sink in my bathroom that is almost finished, so that will obviously be in my next empties. But I only actually keep track of the ones that I use in my bathroom. I don't keep track of what my husband uses in his bathroom, and then for some reason I don't keep track of what we use in the kitchen. That's just kind of the way that I've always done it, and I never think to grab those. And you know, I'm not always the one that gets the last use out of them, so it's hard for me to grab them to put them in my empties. Anyways, we're using hand soap. I just don't have a lot of them to show you. That's all I was getting at. I do have a lot of home fragrance to show you, and they are actually all Scentsy. I finished off 6 this quarter, and really that's predominantly been like in February and a little bit in March. I decided, since my Scentsy wax was my oldest wax, that this is what I was going to focus on finishing before I started moving into, you know, some of my vendor wax. So just real quickly gonna run through these. I finished Whiteout, which was really nice. It was kind of one of these like wintry, minty type of sweet fragrances. I did like that, but I don't know if it's still available. That's more of like one of the fall winter scents. I finished Baked Apple Pie, which is pretty much always available. I won't buy this again. It's a pretty standard baked apple pie scent, but it's not really one of my favorites anymore. I have found a lot of others that I prefer better. I have a Caramel Pear Crisp. This thing is a knock your socks off blend. This is, I put 2 cubes of this in my warmer one evening, and then I tried to go to bed, and my kitchen warmer where I put it is all the way on the other side of my house from my bedroom, and it was so sweet and so strong that I could not go to sleep. I had to go back to my kitchen and turn it off. I do have one of those in my basket for April, but it's really just because I'm trying to get through it. Next, I finished off Huckleberry Sage. I love this one. This was a scent of the month ages and ages ago, but it is one that I really, really love. I don't think it's still available, but I have plenty, so I don't need to repurchase. I finished a Silver Bells. This one surprised me because I hadn't warmed it in a long time, and I remembered it being more heavily on the sweet side, and this was actually just a little bit florally and fresh to me. I did really, really like it, but again, this is a fall winter and it's not available to purchase currently. And then finally, I finished off Just Breathe, and this one is like a eucalyptus spearmint. I used to warm this when I was like when I had a sinus headache or something like that, but I will tell you what, I had like a room spray, or I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was the Just Breathe fragrance, and it spilled in my car. And so now my car like overwhelmingly smells like eucalyptus and spearmint. So I am all set on that one for a while. I do have like most of a brick left of Just Breathe, and then I've got a few bars as well. But I'm not warming that for a long time. I still, like, every time I get in my car, it's super overwhelming still. So, and I have kind of gone a little bit nose blind to it, but certainly every time my husband gets in my car, he comments on it. So we're good on the Just Breathe for the time being. Okay, so those are the home and fragrance items. Next, I don't have just a whole lot else to show you, so I'm just gonna get some of the bigger items out of the way, and then I can dig into the little ones in this box. So I finally finished off this L'Oreal Color Vibrancy Intensive Conditioner. I got this in an influencer, I don't even know, maybe 2 years ago. It came with this, the shampoo, and then it was a tub, like a hair mask in a tub. And I actually used that hair mask as my conditioner for a long time until it ran out. This is fine, but this is probably the last drugstore conditioner that I'm gonna use for a while. My hairstylist has told me that since I am going to, mostly gray, since, as you can kind of see here, she has suggested that I start using a purple shampoo and then like a color toning conditioner. So, so now that that's gone, I need to kind of, check things out and see what she recommends to, because otherwise the ends of my hair, which are still blonde, they get kind of brassy. So I'll be changing that up pretty soon. Next, finished off a Baby Dove. This is they call it a tip to toe wash. Technically, you can use it like to wash your baby's hair and to wash their whole body. This is the sensitive formula, and this did start off as the baby's, and I had my own, but I finished off mine and then I stole his. So mostly this was used by me, but a little bit was used by the baby as well. Then we have this Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This I love, love, love. This is in a project, so I hope this isn't a spoiler. I'm gonna try to film that update first before I post this one, but I just don't know what I'm gonna get to film and when, so I wanted to go ahead and get this one filmed. So this Clinique Take the Day Off, it's a wonderful cleansing balm. I think it's like maybe the first or second cleansing balm that I've ever used, but I got it for half price during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty last year, and I liked it so much that I paid full price for it about a month ago at Ulta. So that is a true testament to me, if I like a product, if I'm willing to pay full price for it. I finished off a Gillette Satin Care Ultra Sensitive Shave Gel. I kind of forgot that was in here. But yeah, just a regular shave gel. I finished off this is a shower gel by Skin & Co. It's called Blue in Capri. I got this in a FabFitFun. It was really woodsy and very manly. It says notes of alpine rose, sage, wild blossom, and wild basil and autumn blossom. I didn't care for it. But I used it because I had it, and yeah, it was not my favorite. When I got out of the shower, my husband would say, "Why do you smell like a man?" Sorry. I've got another hair care item here, the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I think this is probably just like their travel size, which I got, who knows, probably in a BoxyCharm somewhere along the line. This was fine. I don't really like the fragrance on this because it is a little too like powdery and florally for me. So I'm working on another one right now by Dry Bar that I actually quite prefer to the Living Proof. All right, next we've got a setting spray. This is the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray in, is it vanilla and coconut, I think? Yeah, vanilla and coconut. This was fine. Nothing, revolutionary is what I was going to say, but then I realized that sounded cheesy. So there you go. It was fine. It was fine. I'm working on a one by Milani now, and that's fine too. Next, believe it or not, I used an eye mask, a set of eye masks. They were the gold eye masks by Stella and Grace, or Grace and Stella, sorry. And these are in my throwback 30, and I was super, super hesitant to use them because, you know, I've had some sensitivity. And so I actually used them this morning when I got out of the shower. And they were nice. They didn't cause any burning or itching or anything like that. So I wanted to go ahead and test them out to see whether they would, you know, really bother my eyes or bother my skin. And I experienced neither. So now I will happily use the rest of the box. All right, here is the CeraVe. What is this even called? It's the vitamin C. Skin renewing vitamin C serum. This I mentioned in my Ulta haul a couple of days ago. I had repurchased this because I was trying to get, you know, kind of trying to get my skin back in shape after those breakouts last year. I had some hives and very horrible allergic reactions. And so this I really, really liked. Repurchased it from Ulta, like I said, and I have not started to use that one yet, but I just finished that one off last week, and I will start to use my new one in the next couple of days. Got a beauty blender here that looks pretty gnarly. It was just time. I have had this for ages. I'm not great about cleaning these. I'm also not great about cleaning my makeup brushes, which is on my like quarantine list of things to do, my quarantine projects. So I'm just weeding through everything and getting rid of. And so I did not buy another beauty blender. What I bought was a 2-pack of the, whatever it's called, the Miracle Sponge, I think it's called, by Real Techniques, you know, the orange one. I bought a 2-pack of those, and so I'm using one now. Finished off a Marc Jacobs mascara. These are not my favorite. This is the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. It's fine. I think that probably costs like $36 or something. I don't think it's worth it for that mascara, but it was fine, and I used it up. I finally finished this Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is lovely. I really liked it. That's all I really have to say about that one. It was fine. Finally finished up my Vanilla Bean Burt's Bees Lip Balm. That was another one that I've been working on for 100 years. This one, obviously, it does not look like it is finished, but this is the Sephora Nano Liner. It's an eye liner in the shade 08 Iced Brown. I used this and then it got dull, and then I didn't use it for a while because it always takes me forever to find my sharpener. So I finally sharpened it and used it once, and my eyes burned so badly that like literally all of my eye makeup ran, and I had to wash my face and start all over again with my makeup. This I have had for I can't tell you how many years. So I've decided it's not good anymore. I've decided I really don't want another reaction like that. So I am tossing it. This is in my, I think this is in my Finish 20 in 2020 project. So obviously, because that is a rolling project pan, I will be replacing this with something else when I bring you that update, hopefully here in the next several days. And finally, I have one of these to show you, you know, that Empties video that I told you had no sound on it. I had like 9 of these packets, and so I was so bummed that I didn't get to show you that I actually have been really working through these. This is a Perfectly Posh, it's called All Mixed Up. They're bath salts, basically. And so you can use these for 2 to 3 baths, it says. I mean, this might last me 2 baths. I like a lot of salts in my bath. So I did finish this one up. It's called Va Va Voom Vanilla. And I do have several more of these, but hopefully I will, you know, my bathtub is usually taken up with toys now. here lately. So I have to, it's more of an effort to clear everything out and actually make a bath for myself. So I haven't been doing that a lot recently, but life has been hard lately with this. School has gotten a lot harder because we've transitioned to 100% online, and now we're all stuck in the house together all the time, and that's hard. And, I've got a toddler, and that's hard. And so, I probably should be nicer to myself and start taking more baths again. So maybe I will make an effort to do that. I hope you will also make an effort to do something nice for yourself as well. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. If you are not subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would go ahead and subscribe and stick around. Leave me a nice comment down below and let me know how you are doing. And until then, I'll talk to you really soon. Bye.